of yours truly, Mr. TALIAFERRO. Now, Gayle King has received a crap ton of backlash. The CBS anchor opted to do an interview with Lisa Leslie last week. Lisa Leslie is a WNBA legend whose career pretty much aligns with Kobe Bryant's career, as she was a Los Angeles Spark and Kobe was a Los Angeles Laker. Apparently, the two developed a good friendship behind the scenes. Gayle King asked Lisa to come on to do an interview kind of encapsulating the life of Kobe Bryant. Gayle's network, CBS, opted to focus on one part of the interview. This was her network that did this, that highlighted Kobe's sexual assault case that was dismissed from back in the day in Denver, Colorado. And Gayle King went as far as to ask Lisa Leslie, would you know if Kobe Bryant was someone that sexually assaulted women or was that type of person behind the scenes? It was uncomfortable to watch. Lisa Leslie did all she could to take up for her friend, but still be respectful of women who actually do deal with sexual assault. Lisa even had to tell Gayle, straight up and down, I like to leave it where it's at. The case was dismissed. The man is gone. Can we be respectful of this man's family at this present time? You had all the time in the world to ask this man these questions. I'm summarizing here. And then the interview kind of moves forward from there. But again, it was Gayle King's network, CBS, that put that clip out in the atmosphere, as pretty much everyone you could think of was pissed about CBS's attempt to put out this distasteful clip, and Gayle King being the person, an African-American woman, asking that question to another African-American woman, and Lisa Leslie at this present time. One person that really went off was Snoop Dogg. This clip went viral of Snoop Dogg just giving it to Gayle.
Gayle King, out of pocket for that shit. Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that? I swear to God, we the worst. We the fucking worst. We expect more from you, Gayle. Don't you hang out with Oprah? Why y'all attacking us? We your people. You ain't coming after fucking Harvey Weinstein asking them dumbass questions. I get sick of y'all. I want to call you one. Is it okay if I call her one? Funky dog head bitch. How dare you try to tarnish my motherfucking homeboy's reputation, punk motherfucker. Respect the family and back off, bitch, before we come get you.
Yeah, though I don't agree with Snoop Dogg cursing out Gayle King. I mean, she's 65 years old. I'm never going to be for anyone cursing out a black woman or any woman of that sort. That's not my thing. I understood Snoop Dogg's premise. The premise of what he was saying is, it's not the time for that. All right, Vanessa Bryant is mourning the loss of her husband and her daughter, who were among the 9 killed in a helicopter crash a little over a couple weeks ago. It's not the time to be asking about a case that was dismissed. So Oprah, Gayle King's best friend, opted to go on a talk show, and she decided to cake up for a friend, and she wanted to talk about how difficult life has been since Gayle got criticized for that interview. And she pretty much alluded to Snoop Dogg's comments being one of the misogynistic comments that has led to Gayle King having to get security, among other things, not being able to sleep at night because of so much hatred coming her way over her doing her quote-unquote job.
Kobe, and I just wondered just how she's doing. And
she is not doing well. May I say she is not? She is not doing well because she has now death threats and has to now travel with security, and she's feeling very much attacked. Bill Cosby is texting from tweeting from jail, and she's not doing well, and feels that she was put in a really terrible position because that interview had already ran.
It was over.
And in the context of the interview, everyone seemed fine, including Lisa Leslie. And it was only because...
Yeah, Snoop Dogg has now come back, and he didn't apologize because I don't believe he felt like Gayle King was very apologetic for her comments towards, Lisa Leslie about Kobe Bryant. But Snoop Dogg did come back and at least clean up his comments. He don't want anyone putting hands on Gayle King. Here's Snoop Dogg in an updated video. Very careful with his words. Watch his wording, though. He never apologized to Gayle King But make sure everyone out there knows, with him being one of the most popular people on the face of this earth, he let it be known that he's not seeking harm towards Gayle.
Tops, what up though? This big Snoop Dogg. Here's a message for the people that need to know. I'm a non-violent person. When I said what I said, I spoke for the people who felt like Gayle was very disrespectful towards Kobe Bryant and his family. Now, with that being said, what I look like wants some harm to come to a 70-year-old woman. I was raised way better than that. I didn't want no harm to come to her and didn't threaten her. All I did was said, check it out. You out of pocket for what you're doing and we watching you. Have a little bit more respect for Vanessa, her babies, and Kobe Bryant's legacy. Yeah. But anyway, I'm going to do what I got to keep doing. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. We're very nonviolent. We just want to say that first and foremost. We speak from the heart. Some of you who have no heart don't understand that. But anyway, carry on and enjoy your day.
Yeah, we could be mad at one of our own. One of our own got this one wrong. Let's just call a spade a spade. I'm a journalist and I'm listening to people all around, even journalists that have many more years in the game than I do. Just to be clear, I went to school for journalism, studied it for 4 years, worked at local news outlets, worked at top 50 markets, worked at ESPN, the worldwide leader. Yeah, I don't believe all these journalists out here that are saying she was just doing her job. She had to ask the question. A lot of media personalities saying that. I don't believe that. Sometimes you have to do what's in the best interest of not the company you work for, but relationships and your brand. And I thought this was a terrible look for Gayle King's, her brand. And just as a journalist, it's not the time or the place for that. Why are you trying to tear this dude down when the case was dismissed and you had all the time in the world to ask this man about this while he was alive? If it was one of your pet peeves, if you really wanted to talk to this man about this case, why are we doing this right now? The timing is poor at best. Why bring Lisa on right now if those are one of the questions that you have in your chamber? I'm not saying that this conversation couldn't be brought back up, but the timing of this is piss poor. She should not have asked it, but in the same token, I'm good of a journalist enough to say that's a bad question, that's terrible timing. But at the end of the day, I want to say this. I don't want people now threatening Gayle King. It's not that serious either. I know you love Kobe Bryant. We all loved Kobe Bryant. I'm the biggest Kobe fan you will find. I don't want threats sent to a black woman either. We make mistakes, bro. I know there are people all over the internet saying she's Uncle Tom and her Oprah don't do for people. Fine. I was a big critic of Oprah and Gayle in the last week. I said what I said myself. I said I need to find out what are they doing for our people in positive lights, because it seemed like as of late they've been trying to tear people down. But in that same token, I'm not wishing harm on anyone. That ain't the right either. And you know, we called Snoop Dogg out for that. I appreciate him coming back, not apologizing to Gayle, but retracting those claims of violence in the direction of Oprah Gayle King. He didn't say it, but he alluded to, we're going to get you, Gayle. And I appreciate Snoop for coming back and saying, yo, I wasn't meaning go put hands on her, but you going to get killed on social media for your comments. It's a quick news break with yours truly, Mr. TALIAFERRO. I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids, they tuned in.
We locked in right now,
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Shout out to Mr. TALIAFERRO.
You're watching Mr. TALIAFERRO TV.
Mr. TALIAFERRO TV.